Hey guys, and welcome to this week's mod review, the show where I go through all of the mods that were downloaded the week before and I give you my opinions on which are the best ones. All this so you guys don't have to trawl through all the mods, you can just go straight to the most fun, the ones that add the most quality content and the ones that give you the most quality of life. Let's not waste any more time, let's jump straight into what mods were added last week. The first mod we're going to cover is the Lizard Tardis. Now, this was actually a mod that was updated last week as opposed to being added. However, it did update in such a way that I felt I just had to cover it. Those of you that know my content know that I absolutely love unrealistic farming and just going as crazy as possible. And the Lizard Tardis that was added the very first week that mods were added to the game does just that. It allows you to take and carry and can transport all of your goods in an unrealistic capacity. What the mod update gave us was a new harvester with 200,000 litres capacity and the ability to change the colour of all of the equipment as opposed to just being the covers and or the rims. This is a fantastic addition to the mod and I think a brilliant addition to the farm. Also, you'll notice that the two headers come in both normal and unrealistic speeds as well, which means you can harvest to your heart's content at 25 kilometers per hour. This is what the Lizard Harvester looks like. I'm going to use this to showcase all of the Lizard pieces of equipment because the customization is very, very similar. You have your main piece of equipment and then you can change for the harvester the engine all the way up to 400 horsepower. You can change the capacity from normal all the way up to XL, and then you can change the main color as well, giving it a really nice sheen. I really like the way that they've styled the mod for this. I like the fact that they've used the old school style of harvester and not gone with something too modern. And I like the fact that it does stick it to 25 kilometers per hour, which is still going to be plenty enough for your harvesting needs. That 200,000 litres capacity is going to be very, very good as well. And the only thing I would say is that now they've added 200,000 litres capacity for the harvester, maybe doubling the amount for the trailer to make it more worthwhile wouldn't be such a bad thing. Overall, though, this is a fantastic update to just a brilliant mod that has definitely made my life much easier on the farm. The next mod I want to showcase is something that is very simplistic and honestly should be part of base game, but is such a good quality of life feature that I couldn't not cover it. It is the indoor camera position. This allows you to change the height and the FOV of the camera point, allowing you to really customize it and make it comfortable for you to drive around in cab view. Such a small and simple thing, but honestly such a good piece of mod that I couldn't not cover it. To use the indoor camera, it is actually really, really simple. You simply hold your left or right shift key and then move your mouse wheel. This allows you to change your FOV if you use the left shift key and your up and down if you use the right. Really, really simple, really, really easy to use, but honestly really does make a massive amount of difference. It would be nice if maybe in the next game they actually include this as base game. It is such a key fundamental thing to just improve your quality of life. Really, really happy with such a simple change. Next up, we have a mod that I almost missed, and I'm so glad I didn't. It has one of the most unassuming names ever given to a mod ever. The Real Speed Limit mod. This is for PC and it is going to make some of you simulation whores very, very unhappy. It allows you to basically go vehicle by vehicle and switch off work speed limits, allowing you to go as fast as the vehicle you're currently using can carry you. The only limitations once you've activated this by simply pressing left alt and 0 is the limitation of weight, mass and horsepower. So if you're going uphill, it is obviously going to go slower, but going downhill, you're going to be able to go top speed with virtually any piece of equipment you can think of. It is the most fun I've had on Farm Sim in a very, very long time. If you want a bit of fun on the farm and you don't want to wait around doing small jobs, this is the mod for you. I cannot wait until we get something that is like a 4x or a 16x map that I get to play on, and I really get to stretch this mod's legs. Next up, we've got an old favourite from 22, but dialed up to 11. The Lizard 379 truck comes with an absolute boatload of options, which I'm going to show you in just a second, and allows you to customize the truck to your heart's desire, going all the way up to 1050 brake horsepower and having a really good price point at 425 horses for £45,000 or dollars, and a maximum speed of 120 kilometers per hour. This truck is going to allow you to travel and cart your goods really, really quickly and in a huge amount of style. Really, really happy to see this mod make its way to 25. When I tell you that there is so much you can do to this truck, I am not over exaggerating. They really have taken their time to make this Lizard 379 absolutely brilliant. You can change your engine setup all the way up to 1050 horsepower, and you can then change your wheel setup all the way up to 8x6, 6x4, 4x2, different crosshatches. You can do anything you want, including off-road tires, standard tires, you name it, you can do it. You can change your cabin, you can change the exhaust up to 20 different types, you can change your visor up to 11 different types. You can have horns on the front. You can change the interior design of your cabin as well. You can have a wood panel, etc. You can change fenders if you want. You can have lights in the cabin. You can have bumpers. You can have stickers and vinyls and change those to however you want. You can change the front grille to be a more new design. You can have the front hood glass. You can change the brand to standard or black. You can change the front hood detail. You can change the material style. You can change the glass. You can change the steering wheel. You can change the lights in the rearview mirror if you want. And then you can change all of your colors as well. The sheer amount of customization on this truck is staggering, and honestly, I would be very, very happy if they were to do this with every truck, tractor, and trailer that they release to the game. Next, we've got the New Holland BR6090 and the Case RB344. These beautiful little balers are going to be perfect if you want an old school vibe or just a smaller to mid-sized farm. They only require 45 horsepower, have a working speed of 15 kilometers per hour, and have a capacity of just 4,000 litres. These are going to go great with some of the old school tractors that have been added to the farm recently, and they're going to go really, really well with that TX32 that we covered last week. Not a huge amount of customization with these, but honestly, a fantastic addition and a really nice aesthetic vibe to the farm as well. Unsurprisingly, with the balers, you don't get that much, if any, customization at all. You can change the design of the back from yellow to black, and you can change the net between standard net, film binding, and empty. That really is your lot, but honestly, for such a cute little baler, that it's going to be a really good addition to your old school farms, it's not that much of a price to pay. 30,000 for a new baler is an absolute steal, especially when it looks and performs as good as this one. And there you have it. That was this week's mod collection. Really, really happy with the mods this week. There were so many good ones to choose from, but these were my personal favourite. From small quality of life updates to unrealistic madness, and then a little bit of nostalgia with some old pieces of equipment too. Do let me know in those comments down below what you think I should have covered and what your favourite mod this week was. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.